Well, Mr. VHS is back again, Full Metal Trivia. It's been a tough road to relevance, and it's getting tougher with all these new guys coming in and wrecking house. Uh, Honestly, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to keep pushing forward. I'm glad already at 500, which takes out some of the shame from the awfulness of my first couple of matches. And I'm just trying to have fun. So let's see if this old dog can learn some new tricks. Though, make Blockbuster great again, guys. Let's do it.
Hey everybody, it's the Consigliere coming back off my first round win over Holtzman and Morissette. Everybody's calling that a match of the year candidate. It was a great match. I feel that was the signature match that I've been waiting to have, but it wasn't my best match. I haven't played my best match yet, so I think that should scare a lot of people. I've been leaving a lot of points on the board, making some mistakes, and I got to correct all that today because I got two really tough opponents. I think, no disrespect to anybody else, but I think I got the toughest draw in the second round. Ethan, he and I came in this league together. We've been working close together. He's my brother. He's made me a better player. I hope he'd say the same about me. And we've always talked about what it'd be like to go up against each other, so we finally get our chance. And we're both competitive, so I know for both of us this one would be a feather in the cap. But then there's Nazario on the other side. Somehow he's classified as a rookie. But low-key, he is one of the most consistent players in this league. I think he's a guy who on any given Sunday could beat anybody. So he's nothing to overlook or look past. So going to do my best here. And I just want to keep going, I want to keep playing, and I want to win this thing. So let's do it.
So Kirk said that I make him a better player. He makes me a better player. He hopes I would say the same about him. I would not. Kirk is someone who I have hated the fact that we came in together. I never really wanted to play him, but, eventually your paths will cross. No, I'm kidding. Kirk's a great guy, great player. I echo everything he said about me. 100%. I did really want to play him, and I'm excited about it. Nazario, also a great player. I don't know him personally, but he seems like a good guy. I'm excited to have, like Kirk said, I do believe it's the toughest drawing of this round for the rookie side, at least. But we're gonna see what we can do with it. Just gonna have some fun. Kirk, let's do it. Nazario, good luck. Looking forward to playing you guys.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Full Metal Trivia. My name is Chris Skywalker Dome, and I'm here with the Irishman, Doug Castle, for a triple threat match in round 2 of the Tournament of Dreams that I think we can only describe as actually what could be like a semifinal.
100% I agree with you in that statement. You have a 1 Mr. Ethan Beller, a 2 Mr. Nazario, and a 3 Mr. Kirk Kowalkowski. I got it right again. I know I did. I've been getting it right lately. It sticks in the brain once you say it a bunch of times, because I say it a bunch of times over and over to make sure I say it correct. But no, this is what would be known as hopefully a barn burner, because all 3 of these guys know their stuff. And if you've seen their first rounds, be prepared for some fireworks.
Absolutely. You got Ethan coming off of a pretty successful win in round 1. Kirk coming off of what some are saying is a match of the year candidate, and for his round 1. And I knew Nazario would handle a shot because, as Ethan even said in his promo, Nazario is one of the most consistent players, I'd argue, not just in this league, but all across the family community. Like, the dude just knows how to rack up points. The dude knows how to get the knowledge in. So if you ask me who I think was going to win, it's a roll of dice. You can't pick one person.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could, because you never know what's going to happen in round 2 or 3. Round 1 is always a kind of, it's a great running start, but you never know what's going to happen. And I think all 3 of these gentlemen are going to give us a one hell of a show.
Absolutely. So then I think that's enough preamble. You ready to start this? Ready to start the show?
I think I'm ready to start the show. Are you ready to start the show?
I am certainly ready to start the show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know this old song and dance, say it with me now. Let's do this! Introducing first. Coming in with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats. He is one half of Blockbuster Video. Give it up for Mr. VHS, Nazario Montenegro. Nazario, my old friend, you ready for this match?
Maybe. Let's just do it.
Love the confidence. Awesome. And his opponent, coming in with a record of 1 win, 0 defeats. He is known as the Big Easy. Give it up for Ethan Beller. Mr. Beller, are you ready for a show tonight?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't really have a choice, do I?
Fair enough. Fair enough. And their opponent, coming in with a record of 1 win, 0 defeats. He is best known as Mr. Hot Takes, along with his good buddy Brian Michaels. Give it up for the Consigliere, Kirk Kowalkowski. Woohoo! Kirk, you excited? Let's do this.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
All right, then. Doug, would you do me a solid and please read our contestants the rules for round number 1?
Chris, I gotcha. The rules for round number 1, you have 8 questions that will be asked to you. We will expect you to write them down on a whiteboard, and then when the 15 seconds is up, you're going to show us your answer and say the answer. If you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge, if you do get a perfect game, it's not a surprise. It happens. We will ask each person that gets that perfect game a bonus question. How'd I do? Did I do all right?
That was pretty good. Well
right,
done,
cool.
sir. Well done.
I'm happy
In
with
fact, you know what? Why don't you take the first question that our competitors
man.
will receive in round number 1?
I'm glad to take that first question. And in the category of biopics, guys, The Disaster Artist is a biopic that focuses on the making of what film? Yeah, this is a movie that I genuinely liked.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite movies of the decade. I'm not even kidding.
I can see it for a lot of people. I mean, I would say it's probably up there. Maybe not in my 5, 4,
I see what you did.
3, 2, 1. Let's start with Nazario.
The Room.
The
Well
room
done.
is correct. Let's go over to Kirk.
Jacob Tremblay was great in it. The Room.
I think you're thinking of a different movie, but we'll ask Ethan if he got the same answer.
I have met the man himself, Tom Wiseau, The Room.
Well
Room is
done,
correct.
everyone. All right, we're starting strong. Everyone's on the board. For your next question, the category of recent releases. These are films that have been released in the last 18 months. What famous pre-existing character defeats Nimue, aka the Blood Queen, at the beginning of Hellboy 2019?
Now, this movie deserves to be thrown away.
Yes.
Locked in a vault and never seen again.
I mean, what's the worst thing in the world? No, but
It's definitely the worst thing in 2019.
Did you
And
see
I've
The Lion
seen
King?
I still got enjoyment out of The Lion King.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will start with Ethan this time.
King Arthur?
That is correct. Kirk, what you got?
I took a shot at the dark. Gabriel, the Archangel.
Ooh, that's incorrect. Nazario.
King Arthur.
That is correct.
All
right,
guys.
Ethan and Nazario take a 1-point lead.
This match already getting down to it with your third category of actresses and actors. Name 2 of the 3 leads from 1940's The Philadelphia Story.
God, I love this movie.
I think that's a relatively fair question to ask for 2 out of the 3. I mean, it's not
Yes.
bad.
No, especially when you're past round 1, you're expected to know a couple more things as the tournament continues. Not every question can be simple as 5, 4,
Nice.
3, 2, 1. I'll show myself out at the end, I promise.
Let's
Start
go to
with
Kirk.
Jimmy Stewart and Cary Grant.
All right, Nazario.
I just got Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, Ethan.
Complete guess. Ginger Rogers, Fred Astaire.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Kirk
with
ties the
that,
game.
Kirk ties it up. Man, this is going to be one good match.
Absolutely. All right, for your fourth question in the category of comedies. Ha 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 ha.
Ah.
What is the name of the supposed host and murder victim in 1985's Clue? You know, it's kind of funny. Every time I try playing this game, I never once actually got it right.
Really? It's all about the context clues. See what I did there?
Well done. Well done. All right.
I probably could have made that better at least 5 times.
Probably. Maybe 4, 3, or 2, or at least 1. Start with Nazario on this one.
Mr. Body.
There we go. Ethan.
Mr. Black.
Ooh, and Kirk.
I just picked a character, Professor Plum.
Nazario, the only picking that one up.
All right, as we go into your 5th question in action adventure, Randall Park plays FBI agent Jimmy Woo in which MCU movie? You know, I like that Randall Park. He was in another really good movie that was a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that movie a lot.
Yes. Any movie where he has to have Keanu as his competition,
I would say it's worth it. Yeah.
it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
In 5, 4, 3, and Joe's taking off his shirt. 2, 1. Go to Ethan.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
All right, Kirk.
Correct.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That's correct. Nazario.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Clean sweep all around. Well done, everybody. All right. For your 6th question in the category of non-U.S. films. Oh, boy. Where's Jeremy Adams when you need him to ask this one? A Fistful of Dollars is an unofficial remake of which Akira Kurosawa film?
I think you made it through it pretty well. I think you made it through it pretty well.
I pride myself on seeing most of this director's work, even though I'm not exactly Paulo Yama, where I say, "Oh, well, he's my favorite director of all time," you know. But I've at least seen 5 of these films. 4,
Like what you did there.
3, 2, 1. Kirk, we'll start with you.
It's my favorite Kurosawa film, Yojimbo.
That is correct. Nazario.
Nah, I went Rashomon.
Oh, and Ethan. For the
Swear
tie.
to God, no fucking clue. Jimbo.
That is correct.
Oh.
Tie
That
game.
ties it up. Oh my God! As we go into your penultimate question,
Saying
horror
it correctly.
Good
thriller.
pronunciation.
I try occasionally. I slip up, but it's okay. But we're gonna go into horror and thriller, guys. In 2002. In the 2002 film The Ring, who plays Samara's father, Richard Morgan? I like this question. I like this category. If anybody's seen me play a match, you know I like this category.
You know, you and I both quite like this category. You know, there's just something about horror that you just can't get enough of.
It's the underlying context of everything that's horror related. I mean, you get a lot out of a horror movie that people don't appreciate.
Exactly. As we come to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We will start with Nazario.
Blank guess. Chris Cooper.
That is incorrect. Ethan.
Was it Brian Cox?
That is correct. Kirk.
Funny story, I had Chris Cooper written down, and I went with Ethan Hawke.
Ooh, Ethan takes the
Ooh.
lead. All right. So your final question. Unfortunately, no perfect rounds in this go around. That's okay. That's okay. Your final question, the category of plot summary. Name the following movie. A San Francisco poet who fears commitment suspects his girlfriend may have a knack for killing off her significant others.
Yeah. I mean, I can't give away much, but
And we will give you guys a couple extra seconds.
I like 2 of the actors in this movie fairly well.
Same. I like the soundtrack.
Soundtrack's pretty good, yeah. I will agree with you.
Very of the time, but that's why I appreciate about it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Ethan.
So I married an ex-murderer.
That is correct. Kirk.
So I married an axe murderer.
That is correct. And Nazario.
So I married an axe murderer.
Damn
Correct.
Skippy. Woo, 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 woo.
Clean sweep.
As we come out of round number 1, we're sitting with Ethan in the lead at 6 points. Nazario right behind him with 5, as well as Kirk tied for second place.
All right, guys, we're going into round 2. I'm super excited for this round because, as everybody says in every league, anything can happen. Real quick, let me give you a breakdown of the rules. The competitor in the lead chooses to go first, second, or third. The player in second, so it'll be the higher ranking player in this case because we have 2 tied players, will go and choose to go first, second, or third, opposed of what the person in the lead goes. And then the person that's left will choose after that. Of course, first will choose first if they want black, red, or white on the wheel, and so on and so forth. The player then spins the wheel. If it lands on their color, they choose the category. If it lands on an opponent's color, the opponent chooses said category. If the player lands on a named category, they can take that category or spin again. They are forced to take whatever they get when they land on it for a second time. Each category has 4 questions worth 2 points, and a player can go to multiple choice, knocking it down to 1 point. If a player misses the question, the 2 opponents get 5-second counts to steal their answers. They must write them down, show them, and say them, and you will get the point values for either if they're multiple choice or if they're regular 2-pointers.
Wow. Well done, sir.
I think I made it through it all right. Let's go ahead and give the people what the categories are for round 2. Round 2, we have Clint Eastwood, roll call, food movies, 90s film, hitman movies, music biopics, movies formerly known as deep cuts, astronaut movies, Lawrence Fishburne. For Nazario, View Askew. For Kirk, Marx Brothers. And for Ethan, Resident Evil.
I'd say that was a rather Resident Evil choice, but Ethan, because you are in the lead, you actually have the option of going either first, second, or third. What would you like, sir?
I'm going to go third.
All right, he is going to go third, and due to Nazario being the higher ranked out of him and Kirk, Nazario, you will have the option of going either first or second.
Let's try second this time.
All right, so that will put Kirk at going first, and Kirk, you may choose on either to bet on either red, black, or white. What would you like,
black.
sir?
Gotta go black.
Bet on black, baby, just like Chance Ellison. All right, so now Nazario, as you are going second, would you like to bet on either red or white?
Seems to be a bloodbath, so give me that red.
He's going for the red, which means Ethan is stuck with white. Okay. So, Kirk, you're up to go first. Your spin is away. And it lands on... Oh, no. It lands on red. Ooh, boy. Oh,
So Nazario gets to give him a category, I'm guessing.
he does.
Nazario, do you need the categories again, or are you good?
I'm thinking.
So what are you thinking, Nazario?
Honestly, I just like to see my category in there, so I'm thinking about giving him my strength to see if he can pull it out. I don't really know his knowledge that well.
Yeah, I think he would do okay. He might do okay with you, Askew. I don't know. I also feel bad. I don't want. I feel like I shouldn't say too much because I feel like I
10
know
more
Kirk,
seconds.
and I feel like I'm a little biased. I shouldn't like.
You know what? Yeah, give him the USQ. It should be good enough.
5,
Maybe I can steal something there.
3. All right. So they have chosen, or well, Nazario has chosen to give him his strength of View Askew. Doug, would you like to give Kirk his first question in the category of View Askew?
I would. All right, in View Askew, Kirk, your first question. In Dogma, what is God carrying when she exits the church?
Give me multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, a flower, B, a sword, C, a mouse, or D, a skee ball?
I'm going to say a flower.
Flower's correct for
Correct
1
for 1
point.
point.
And your next question in View Askew. In Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, which character is played by Kevin Smith's real wife?
I don't know their names. Give me multiple.
Is it A, Missy, B, Sissy, C, Chrissy, D, Justice?
Let me have those one more time.
Absolutely. Is it A, Missy, B, Sissy, C, Chrissy, or D, Justice?
That's his first repeats.
No, that was just the options. That wasn't the question.
Oh, sorry, you're right. You're right.
I'm going to say Missy.
Missy is correct for 1 point. In your third question in View Askew, what comic book do Holden and Banky work on together in Chasing Amy?
Blunt Man and Chronic.
That is correct for 2 points. In your final question in View Askew, in Mallrats, which of Brody's videotapes does he say Renee still has over his house?
Oh,
We're at her house.
Her house, sorry.
crap. Still my copy. Give me multiple.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Jaws, B, Superman 2, C, Fletch, or D, Smokey and the Bandit?
Smokey and the Bandit.
That is incorrect. For a 1 point steal, we'll go ahead and give you the options again. A, Jaws, B, Superman 2, C, Fletch, or D, Smokey and the Bandit. And we're going to go
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go to Nazario first. Nazario?
Fletch.
Fletch is correct. Ethan?
C. Flesh.
That is correct.
All right.
All right. Not a bad second round. Second round.
All things considered, Kirk did a good job of navigating. He still got 4 points, even though, yes, 1 point did get stolen from him. But, again, the same thing could easily happen to Nazario here, for example, as we now go to his spin. And unfortunately for him, View Askew is now off the wheel. So we better hope he can get another good strength of his as we wheel morality goes around.
Spin.
Lands on Hitman movies. Would you like to keep that or spin again? He's lost in thought here.
Fuck. This is an awful wheel. I might as well try my luck here.
Spin it.
Yeah.
So, spin again.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And this is the one he has to keep. And it lands on, oh no, white. Now Ethan gets to choose his fate.
Oh man. I'm leaning towards either Clint Eastwood or maybe music biopics.
I would say Eastwood because the biopics are so much more popular. But biopics there are a lot of popular biopics out there. So
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give him Eastwood.
All right, so Nazario, you're gonna have to answer Clint Eastwood movies. I'll be taking care of your questions in this round, starting with in Unforgiven. What is Bill Daggett's nickname? In 5, 4.
Ah, damn it. It's like right there.
2.
Multiple choice.
All right. Options are A, Bloody Bill, B, Big Bill, C, Little Bill, or D, Mad Bill.
Little Bill.
That is correct for a point.
Damn it.
All right. Your second question. What branch of the United States military is Clint's character in Heartbreak Ridge? Which branch of the military?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, the Army, B, the Marines, C, the Navy, or D, the Air Force?
Army.
Ooh, that is incorrect. Ethan, Kirk, once more, your options are A, the Army, B, the Marines, C, the Navy, or D, the Air Force. Counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kirk, what you got?
Marines?
That is correct. Ethan.
Maybe.
Ooh, Kirk with the steal. All right. Third question, Nazario. How many times did Clint portray the character Harry Callahan on the big screen?
Five.
That is correct. For 2 points. And for your final question, to take the lead. In what Eastwood film does his character's own blood analysis offer clues to help solve a series of murders? Yeah. Question was worded a little weirdly.
Give me multiple.
All right. Is it A, True Crime, B, Absolute Power, C, The Deadpool, or D, Bloodwork?
Bloodwork.
That is correct for a point and to tie Kirk.
Oh my god. Of course it's called Bloodwork.
Of course. And quick score update. I have Nazario and Kirk at 10 with Ethan at 7.
That is what I have as well.
Awesome. And now, Mr. Beller, you are up at the wheel. Is it going to land on red or black? Let's find out, shall we?
Hopefully neither.
Spin is in. And you also have the option of Hitman movies. Would you like to keep that or go for something else?
I think I gotta try my luck. I gotta spin again.
All right, he's spinning again. And it lands on, oh my gosh.
Oh,
He gets to pick his own category.
Oh, no.
oh man. Well, there's Groucho Marx. There's no, not Groucho Marx. Resident Evil.
All right, he's taking his own strength of Resident Evil. Doug, as the host of a horror podcast, would you like to take this one?
Absolutely. Resident Evil. Let me scroll on down to it. All right. I'm getting to it. I swear.
You're good.
The Askew Marks. Resident Evil. All right. Ethan, are you ready for your category? Your strength of Resident Evil.
Ready?
All right. Question 1. At the beginning of Resident Evil Afterlife, what city is the Umbrella HQ located in that Alice and her clones attack?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
All right, question 1. At the beginning of Resident Evil Afterlife, what city is the Umbrella headquarters located in that Alice and her clones attack?
In
Las Vegas.
That is incorrect. For a 2-point steal, give you a little bit more time. And
5,
5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Going Nazario first.
San Francisco?
That is incorrect. Kirk?
I said Raccoon City.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Tokyo.
What was it?
Tokyo.
Wasn't that? I thought that was just a simulation, though.
Would you like to challenge?
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna challenge it because I thought that Tokyo was not really Tokyo, but why not? Yeah.
All right. We will be back after this challenge. All right. So after review, pulling in our other judge, we did declare that the challenge on the table of if it was a hologram or if it was actual Tokyo, it is actual Tokyo. So Ethan will lose, will not get the point, and does lose his challenge. Your next question in Resident Evil, Extinction. Who bites Carlos Oliveira, the UBCS mercenary, and Alice's closest ally? That question, which could have been a little shorter.
A little bit.
Multiple choice. I don't want to hear it.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Mike Epps, B, Spencer Locke, C, Christopher Egan, or D, Joe Hursley?
It's Mike Epps. I thought I needed the character name. Yeah.
All right, that is 1 point. Your third question. How many films does Dr. Alexander Isaac, played by Ian Glenn, appear in? Sorry, I just want to make sure I pronounce the name right.
You're good.
Three
is correct for 2 points.
Tie game all across the board.
And your fourth and final question in Resident Evil. In Resident Evil, who plays Matt?
Give me multiple.
Multiple choice. A, Mark Blockus. B, Eric Mabus. C, Nicholas Brennan. Or D, Glenn Quinn.
Can I get the options one more time?
Absolutely. A, Mark Blockus. B, Eric Mabus. C, Nicholas Brennan. Or D, Glenn Quinn.
I'm going to go with C.
C is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Going to Nazario and Kirk in
Options one more time.
the options one more time. All right. A, Mark Blockus. B, Eric Mabus. Or C, Nicholas Brennan. Or D, Glenn Quinn. Those first two names murdered me each time I tried to repeat them.
Hey, you did your best. I appreciate that. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Kirk.
I said B.
That
B
is
is
correct. Nazario.
I was between A and B and went A.
Oh, and with that, Kirk takes the lead. Going into round number 3. And
Not see
here
that
is
coming.
how it is going to go. There'll be 3 questions worth 2, 3, and 5 points, respectively. Each question will come from a different movie. There is no multiple choice and also no stealing. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. Players will have the option to respin only one time in round 3, so choose wisely. If a movie is spun a second time for the same point value by a different player, it will be a technical respin. The player behind will start answering questions first. Once that player ties or moves ahead of the other players, the other people will get their next question, and we will go back and forth answering questions until someone is either TKO'd or mathematically eliminated. And gentlemen, your movies for this round are as follows. We have the classic Rocky Horror Picture Show. We have Airplane, Baby Driver, everyone's favorite movie, Bad Boys, The Bourne Identity, The Royal Tenenbaums, Safety Last, and The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Nothing but classy here at Full Metal Trivia, huh? All right. So, since Kirk is in the lead with 11, he won't have to spin first. And between Nazario and Ethan, Nazario is the higher ranked. So that means Ethan will be spinning for his 2-point question first. And remember, gentlemen, you all have 1 respin, but it's recommended you use it wisely. So, Ethan, your first spin is in. And it lands on Baby Driver. Would you like to keep that?
I will keep it.
All right. Mr. Castle, if you would give Ethan his 2-point question.
Absolutely. All right. So, in Baby Driver, the 2-point question is, which actor plays the character Buddy?
Oh, man. John Hamm.
That's correct for 2 points.
All right. Now we come to Nazario for his 2-point question. Lands on Safety Last.
That's what I wanted.
You know what? I actually read this wiki. Come on, give it to me.
All right. I will certainly give you your question in Safety Last.
Jesus Christ.
So, your 2-point question. Who stars as the country boy who moved to the big city to make a fortune in Safety Last?
The first name on the roll, Harold Lloyd.
There we go. 2 points. All right. Now both have taken the lead over Kirk. And Kirk, your first spin is away. And lands on Airplane.
One movie I did not want.
Oh. But do you want to use up your respin now?
No, let's do it.
Okay. Then Doug, if you would please.
Yep. In the category of Airplane, who plays the character Ted Stryker?
Roger Hornsby.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Robert Hayes.
I only flexed because Nazario started it first.
There's one actor I don't. There's one will I don't want, and I got him like there's one actor I don't want, and that was it. I got the one actor in this whole 8 movies that I didn't want.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us, unfortunately. But now we'll come to you for your 3-point question. Spin is away. And lands on The Bourne Identity.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Bourne Identity. All right. In the category of Bourne Identity, your 3-point question is, complete the following quote. I swear to God, If I even feel somebody behind me, there is no measure to how fast and how hard I will bring this fight to your doorstep. I'm on my blank, blank, blank.
Own side now.
That is
3
correct for 3
points.
points.
Woo! He was down, but he's not out as he takes back the lead. All right, we're now going to go back to Ethan for his 3-point question. Oh, this is getting exciting. I love it. Spins away and lands on airplane.
I'll
Ethan,
take it.
He'll take it. All right. Finish the following quote. Oh, it's a big, pretty white plane with red stripes, curtains in the windows, and wheels, and it looks like a big blank. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay. As your first repeat.
Second.
Oh, yes it is. My apologies. Finish the following quote. Oh, it's a big, pretty white plane with red stripes, curtains in the windows, and wheels, and it looks like a big blank. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bird.
Ooh, we were looking for Tylenol. Like a big Tylenol. All right, for your 5-point question, Ethan, to stay alive. Your spin is away. And it lands on Baby Driver. You do still have your respin if you'd like.
Let's stick with it.
Okay. All right, Doug. Everything's on the line here. Can he pull it off?
You want me to take it?
Yeah, take it.
All right. 5 points in Baby Driver. What does the character JD leave behind during the heist, which leads to him being killed?
Tension's too real. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right. 5-pointer. What does the character JD leave behind during the heist, which leads to him being killed?
His gun.
That is
For
correct
5
for 5
points.
points.
Woo! All right. He's not out yet. Now we come to Nazario for his 3-point question. Spin is away. And he lands on the 40-year-old virgin. Would you like to keep that or use your respin?
Keep it.
All right, he's going to keep it. I will handle this one, I suppose. In the 40-year-old virgin. Oh, come on. There we go. Complete the following quote. Tell me something. When your child is born, is he already on blank? In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay. As your first repeat, complete the following quote from the 40-year-old virgin. Tell me something. When your child is born, is he already on blank?
Doesn't seem familiar. Damn it.
And
Probation?
oh, you're looking for parole.
Ah!
Oh shit!
So close, so close. Now we come to your 5 point. Here we go, Nazario. Spin is away, and it lands on airplane. Keep it or spin again.
Just give it to me.
Okay. Mr. Castle, if you would.
Absolutely. Go into the airplane for your 5-point question in airplane. What made many of the passengers and crew aboard the plane very sick?
They ate the fish.
Yep. I can accept that.
I can accept that for 5 points. So now that puts him and Ethan tied. Now this is where it gets really interesting, folks. If Kirk hits his 5-pointer, he will win the game. However, if he misses, and that means Nazario and Ethan will go to sudden death.
Whew, you can cut the tension with
No.
a knife.
No pressure whatsoever. All right. And Kirk, you do still have your respin if you get a movie you don't really care for. So, the spin is away. Come on,
Kirk
bad
is
boys.
pulling a bibs.
Oh, so we hit Baby Driver. Now we have to spin again because that was Ethan's 5-pointer. So, here we go again. And it lands on airplane. We have to spin again. Here we go.
The wheels love Baby Driver and airplane today.
And we hit safety last. Keep it or spin one more time.
You know what? I worked pretty hard in this movie. Let's keep it.
Okay.
Ooh, safety last.
All right,
5-point
Kirk.
question. For the win, Kirk. In safety last. Exclamation point. For your 5-pointers. How much money did the general manager say he would give to anyone who could attract people to the store?
Good game, guys. $1,000.
And your winner, the Consigliere, Kirk Kowalkowski!
Dang.
Wow.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 19-17. What a match, Doug. What a match.
That is, listen, Kirk, your last match might have been match of the year, but this last round might be round of the year. Because this was you could literally cut the tension with a knife. It was that thick in the air. I didn't want to say anything after I was done the questions. I was like, don't say anything. I'm afraid for the competitors. Ethan and Nazario worked their butt off. And just Kirk was ready to answer back with his 5-pointer. This was a incredible match. I can't wait to hear what they have to say.
All right, let's take this to our winner of the evening, who is still on mute. Kirk, the Consigliere. Dude, holy crap. What a match. How are you feeling right now?
I am feeling surprised. I mean, I had a lot go against me that round. I got spinner's choice against me, or opponent's choice against me. I had somebody get opponent's choice or their own choice. I did not think I was going to pull that out against these guys. They're too good. And I didn't. I mean, I can go back and tell you everything I did wrong and everything I regret. But I did just enough to pull it out. Like I said, any success I have in this league Ethan gets at least a little bit of the credit because he's made me a better player. Also, want to give credit to my team partner. I didn't thank him last time, and he won me the game. Sean Wasserkrug, Jurassic Sharks Forever, getting me ready for this, getting me premiere. Jay Burns, the rest of my crew, working with me. But yeah, I'm excited. Again, hats off to these guys. They played a heck of a match, and I'm just glad to be moving on.
Literally everything that could have started going wrong with you did, and then you managed to pull through. And I think it just goes to show like how caliber of a player you truly are. Like, you're someone that I'd be a little intimidated to fight, even though one day, Kirk, one day
We'll get there.
we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, dude, congratulations on the win. Unfortunately,
Thanks.
I don't actually know who you could be potentially facing next.
I think I do. Can I say who it is?
Please.
I believe it is Andrew Beller and Mark Meyer. And I'd just like to say that it's freakish that the three of us are in the semifinals together.
Well, okay. Now, if that's not a three amigos of this family community, I don't know who better to say that. But again, sir, congratulations on a well-fought win. Any final things you wanna say?
Yeah, no, like I said, I want to give all the credit to my opponents, all the credit to my team that helped me out with this. Thank you guys. Thanks to the question writers, everybody behind the scenes. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what happens next. Sorry, I want to say one more thing about my opponents. And I know I meant to say this during my interview and I forgot. They're both complete class acts, so they wouldn't say this. But I want to say it on their behalf. I know they both have a lot of personal stuff going on in their lives right now. Like nothing tragic or serious, but enough to keep them unfocused from other things from movie trivia. So I'm going to give them that credit as well. That if if they wouldn't be going through this match may have looked a lot different. I just want to give them those props right now. So that's what I want to say. And as well, Ethan, I hope we can make that match happen. Thanks, guys.
All right. Over now, we take this to Mr. VHS Nazario. I thought for sure you were gonna pull that parole answer.
Well, I mean, it's been a minute since I watched the 40-year-old version, and I did not get enough time to rewatch it this weekend. So I know it was something with that in that line with a P sound.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I went probation instead of parole. Well, I mean, quotes have never been really my thing. For some reason, that's not how my brain works. I actually get a lot better stuff plot based. So I could have taken any of the questions in the 5-pointers, and I'm actually glad that that's the one that it's the plot is the heaviest one.
Yeah.
And if you see my history playing this round, this is the third time I play it. The quotes always get me, man. For some reason, that's just not my thing. But I'm glad for Kirk. He's a solid player, and I guess the whole league is getting a big refresh. But he shouldn't be so comfortable because Blockbuster Video still has a date with the Jurassic Sharks coming up. So we'll see about that.
That's gonna be a fun match. I'm gonna see if I'll see if I can be on the desk for that one because I do love me some Blockbuster Video, even if there is a certain ginger bastard on that team. But like seriously though, you gave Kirk View Askew your strength. Do you feel like that might have been a little bit of a bad call now in hindsight?
Not in the position I put myself in. I mean, if I had chosen to go first, this is one of those things, right? I was trying to kind of switch things around a bit because every time I play, I always go first and I always pick black. So yeah, probably would have made a difference because if I had chosen to go first, I wouldn't have picked red. So I would have basically gotten an opponent's choice, which is going to be the same result. This way, at least I got the category in there, and I got the chance to steal the 1 point that he allowed me to get. I'm actually pretty surprised he got the Missy question because that's kind of a BS question. Because if you've seen the movie, you ask for multiple choice, you know you're getting Missy, Chrissy, Sissy, and Jussie. So
I didn't know the question, so.
Nah, but I mean it's fair. I mean, if he knew it, he knew it. If he guessed it, good for him. It probably made a lot of difference in the end. So Again, congratulations and Ethan, man. I don't want to forget about him. He's a scary player, and he was right there the whole way. So I was completely ready to go to sudden death if we had to.
And I think you guys would have loved some of the questions we had cooked up. But yeah, dude, tough break. But you'll be back, and you'll get past that 500 record. I promise. Because I still have a date with you two with you at some point in the future. So let's make it happen. All right. Thank you, Nazario. And over to Ethan, the Big Easy. So, dude, you put up a hell of a performance. So please don't hang your head about that, even though, unfortunately, you're not going home with the win.
No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, well, first things first, Kirk is an incredible player. Like, I've known that since the first Full Metal Classics match we played, which is both of our first match. I knew after that match and every other match I saw him, and he's a great player. So I went into this fully expecting that he would put up as good of a fight as anyone could, possibly, just beat me, beat anyone. Like, I have complete faith in Kirk as a player, and a lot of my wins I owe to him as well, because, as much as he said I help him, he helps me just as much. Nazario is also an awesome player. I was actually really scared of playing Nazario because I've seen some of his matches, and some of his polls are ridiculous. I don't know how he has such a vast knowledge, but I was happy to play both. So. Right. But I am very disappointed in myself because of I had the basically a spinner's choice, my strength, and I left some points on the board there with Resident Evil. I didn't have time to refresh. I wish I had. And Airplane, one of my favorite movies of all time. I could quote maybe 85-90% of it, and they had to pick one of the fucking least known, in my opinion, unfunny jokes in that movie, and it sunk me. But that's okay, because that's a fair game, and it was a good one, and I'm excited to come back, and I'm going to keep playing and studying harder next time.
Well, exactly, and plus, lest we all forget, you're still only 1-1, so you have all the time in the world to get some wins under your belt. I mean, hell, Jeremy Adams was 1-2 before he went on his historic run to become champ. So, yeah, you got all the time in the world, man. And here's the thing: you are probably one of the most slept-on players in the league. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, I faced you in a match that unfortunately will never air, but I'm scared of you. So
thanks, man. Well, I appreciate that. I don't think you should be, but I appreciate it anyway.
You know what? Here, so since you're out of the tournament for right now, who do you want next year?
Ooh, man, who do I want next year? I want, and I feel like I have to say it every single time I play, because it's like you always want revenge on who beats you. But that's not why I'm saying Kirk. I'm saying Kirk because I always wanted to play Kirk. Since we started playing in the early leagues, in the early matches, I wanted my first match to be against him, because we had such a, our record and our play, it was so similar that I thought it would be a great match, and it was. But I want a one-on-one match against Kirk. I want time to prepare. I want us to go head-to-head at the height of our powers, and I want it to be just me and him. Because I love him.
I can respect that. All right. Thank you very much, Ethan. And, I hope the good folks at Full Metal can make that happen for you next year, because that would certainly be an entertaining match. So, dude, congratulations. Dude, holy crap. 19-17-17. What a freaking match.
I need a break from the matches after that match. I'm sure our viewers feel the same way. That was an intense match from beginning to end. All three of these gentlemen are class acts, as Kirk said. And it goes to show what the fan leagues have to offer. Do not look down on the fan leagues. That is not a stab at anybody. It's just in general, don't look down on the fan leagues.
No.
We do have some really good, knowledgeable players here. And be wary, because I don't think anybody's ready.
It's getting scary up in here. So, all right, fine. I'll show you. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this phenomenal match in Full Metal Trivia. On behalf of Mr. VHS, Nazario Montenegro, the Big Easy, Ethan Beller, the Consigliere, our winner today, Kirk Kowalkowski, Doug Castle, my awesome co-host. You guys can always find him over on Take Three Productions, hosting Bloody Manor, which one day, sir, you better get me on. And of course, you can find me over at Dedicated Art, where I host the Who Cares Anime podcast, as well as our many recap shows and Schmodown reactions. So until the next match, you know what to do. Take care!